Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Do you know why the little kid couldn't go watch the pirate movie? Because it was rated R. All right. Well, today is Bible Trivia Day, so let's get to it. We got 10 questions worth 1 point apiece, and then 2 bonus questions worth 3 points apiece. Of course, those bonus questions are optional. So let's see how you do today. Question 1. How old was Abraham when he left Haran? Was he 90, 100, or 75? Genesis 12, verse 4 tells us that he was 75. Number 2, where did Abraham settle after he left Haran? Was it Ammon, Edom, or Canaan? Genesis 13, verse 12 tells us the answer is Canaan. Number 3, what was the name of Sarah's Egyptian's maid? Was it Tamar, Hagar, or Rahab? Genesis 16, verse number 1 tells us it was Hagar. Number 4, how long had Abraham lived in Canaan when Hagar conceived? Was it 10 years, 5 years, or 20 years? Genesis 16, verses 3 through 4 tells us that it was 10 years. Number 5, what was the name of the son Abraham had with Hagar? Was it Issachar, Ishmael, or Ishbah? Genesis 16:15 tells us, of course, that it was Ishmael. Here's your bonus question. How old was Abraham when Ishmael was born? How old was he when he was born? Genesis 16, verse 16 tells us the answer is 86 years old. Whew. All right, next set of questions. Number 1, how old was Noah when the flood came? 500, 700, or 600? Genesis 7, verse number 6 tells us that he was 600. Question number 2, of the birds and clean animals, how many of each was Noah instructed to take on the ark? Was it 2, 7, or 3? Genesis 7, verse 22 through 3 tells us the answer was 7. Number 3, what kind of bird came to Noah with an olive branch in its beak? Was it a seagull, a raven, or a dove? Genesis 8, verse 11, of course, tells us that it was a dove. Number 4, when the rain stopped and the waters receded, where did the ark come to rest? Mount Ararat, Mount Sinai, or Mount Carmel? Genesis 8, verse 4 tells us that it was Mount Ararat. Number 5, how did Noah know when it was safe to leave the ark? God spoke to him, the raven came back, or the dove didn't come back? Genesis 8, verse number 12, of course, tells us the answer is the dove didn't come back. All right, here's your final bonus question for the day. What was the month and day the earth was dry? What was the month and day the earth was dry? If you know the answer to this question, wow. That's all I can say. Wow. I mean, I know you know that you can look it up and all that stuff, but to actually remember this off the top of your head, even if you just read it, that would be impressive to me. Anyway, Genesis 8, verse 14 tells us it's the second month, 27th day. All right. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and hopefully I'll see you next time.